All right. Um, Pretty early trade. I hit this pretty much as soon, like 15 minutes after market open. So like after 9:30. Kind of saw a trade I liked, and it went in my way, or it went my way. So what I was seeing initially, right? So what I marked out was we had this big high right here that we made at the start of market. So like yesterday at 6, we made this big high, and we've been approaching it since then, right? So this was my primary draw. I wasn't really sure if we were gonna react like this. Like I was not expecting us to react like this. Like you can see in the last 15 minutes, we've just spilled, and we went for London low. So I was definitely not expecting that, but you know that is what I thought could have happened, just not this soon. So this was my primary draw. You can see in London, we reverse, right? We create SMT with Asia because we take this low. ES does not take this low. So obviously I was bullish for the start of the session, of a New York session. And after so from like 8:30 to like I want to say like 9:20, like we were approaching this high very quickly. Um so I I was like, okay, so we could definitely reverse. I just want to see what market does at 9:30, and that's when we spill. So going on the lower time frame, we obviously take out this SMT that we had with this high because, as you can see, ES took the high at 7. So how I know SMT to be is when there's like SMT with a high that market is approaching, you can kind of expect a strong reaction. Like that's kind of how I see it. And we did. We definitely got a strong reaction. So we pretty much hit this high directly at 9:30. Yeah, so at 9:30, that's when we start spilling, right? We have more volume. Um and as we were spilling, I definitely wanted to take a trade short because it felt kind of stupid not to, but I didn't want to be too I didn't want to take it too soon because, market could have spilled down here and then went up here. So I didn't want to take it too soon. But once I saw us with this wick, like this candle, once I saw us come up and fill this gap and reject it heavily, then I was very interested because we're obviously holding like very bearish. So I entered there. My initial stop was right there. And I have TP at London low, right? SMC with this low, and look how market reacts to it. ES hits it, just explodes up. We took out the SMC from the previous, just that we've had since, London session. So took TP there, and also I kind of took it. I could have been more generous and had it like, I don't know, here somewhere else, but we also had this low here on ES. So I was thinking, maybe when ES takes these two lows, because they're like relatively equal, we will like reverse a little bit. So I definitely want to have a conservative TP. So this is my initial trade, and then when market pretty much closed here, I kind of put my stop loss at the CE of the wick, and then we were kind of messing around my TP for a minute, so I just kind of put it at break even. Yeah, so we call it 300 ticks. I use 5 micros this time. Um, Today is not as there's not much as what am I trying to say? It's not as volatile as it was last week, so it's definitely appropriate to use 5 micros. Like 4 or 5 is good. Um, yeah. So really good trade today. I didn't really follow my hold up. I didn't really follow my trading plan, like how I trade reversal, but I would definitely want to get more comfortable with continuation because that's a weakness of the setup. So, yeah, whenever market is strong in one direction, my setup is kind of weak. Like it's because any high that gets ran through, it's just gonna keep going up, or any low that gets ran through, it's gonna keep going down. So, yeah, definitely a good trade. Yeah, I'm gonna back test tonight. I did. Oh, I forgot to show the back testing. All right. So in terms of the back testing, 49.47 went right, 47 out of 48 trades, 3 break even trades. As you can see, May has been pretty much break even. I mean, we're up, but taking a lot of big losses. Also taking like big wins, but we need to negate those big losses, killing us. What I found though, it's just like I said, in the months or the days or the weeks where price is very heavy in a direction, the setup is not the best to trade. So again, that's why I want to really learn to get more comfortable with continuation. Even with this trade I took today, like I was kind of nervous. I definitely knew that we were going to spill at least to London low, but I wasn't sure if I had the right entry or if I was acting on emotion, but it was a good trade idea. We also had price was using this level as resistance, so I was definitely not acting on emotion. I just felt kind of tense because this is a model I don't trade that often, so I haven't really back tested it as much as I'd like to. But I haven't really been journaling that much, honestly, in the back testing stuff. Obviously, I journal my trade journal. This is today, but yeah, I really need to make sure I do that. So my plan, finish up May and then do like half of June. Yeah, but that's about it. Caught 306 today. Caught 306 today on the micro or the mini Nasdaq, or I forgot what it's called, but caught 306. So good day. Continuing to practice discipline and consistency. Make sure y'all do the same. Yeah, y'all have a good day.